essentially everything I was after. This challenge. I was after doing tons of just awesome Lakeland classics in a day. Classics. I slept well in 10 minutes at night in CB. Woke up and I was most nervous. In like anything you do, a big event or a tour, it's generally worse in the lead up to it when you're feeling doubts come crowding in. But they didn't come that night, and when I woke up I was more just keen to get going and see what it was like.
I'm not going to need it. I'm going to get going if that's alright.
Yeah, of course it is, mate. To crack on. Have a good one. Enjoy the day.
Cheers, Hock.
Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah, nice.
I knew obviously I was going to hit the CB flag. Alright, and I got there a little bit nervous, but I did it quite fast.
When you've not got any proper handles, you've just got balancing on your feet. Yeah, that's what I remember finding hard last time. Like 12 years ago.
Flew up there though, it was a quick time.
What time is it now, Boris?
4:03. 15 minutes really for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's on track, because I set off about 22.
Yeah.
I did that a lot faster than expected.
How you feeling though, alright?
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, that was the one I was most nervous about, just because it's, early morning and first one I'm always a bit more jittery on. Cool. Cheers, Hock.
Nice one.
See you in Borrowdale.
Yes, in Borrowdale, enjoy Langdale.
See you.
Running down round the side of Scarfell Pike, and the views are just stunning. The cloud in the sky, and you can see Styhead Tar and Derwentwater and Skiddaw and Borrowdale Valley. I was thinking that's where I'm going to end up. Pipeline, my homeland.
Quite nice.
How's it been going?
Good, yeah.
What time do you start?
I started about 3:40 and I did CB by head torch. It's good fun. I thought it was going to be a bit lighter then. Hey, nice to see you. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, you keep going.
I'm on a bit of a mission. Life good with you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
a lot of the routes I had memories with, doing with Dad, doing with you, doing with Wes, and it just felt like a fantastic day of paying homage to Lakeland climbing.
And then hit neckband, and I did 3 routes that I did before and 3 that I hadn't. And one of them was a bit of a bad idea because it was like a crack. It's one I'd not done, and I thought, but it looked like quite easy higher up. This E2 bit on the crack at the start looked a bit like finger jamming. And I thought, I've obviously just been to America, so felt good on finger jamming. I thought, that looks easy, and got on it. It was kind of a bit dusty, smeary, a bit grim. Can't remember what it's called. Check the guide. So yeah, that was feeling a bad idea at that point.
You're just enjoying the climbing all day in a beautiful environment. Enjoying the climbing in a beautiful environment.
Dropped down Guinness Street, and Steve Ashworth was obviously there at the top, so I used to work with Steve. I've not seen him for many years.
How's it going, Steve?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah, good. Yeah, better time than expected. Neckband stuff, did one more route on neckband.
Where did you set off from?
CB. Yeah, I did CB in the dark. I thought it was going to be a bit lighter.
So where's next? Favourite?
Maybe, yeah, I'll just do Pelham Poker and do your route on Cove Crag, mate. Are you keeping well?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Good. Hey, nice to see you.
Nice one, Kath.
Hey, thanks. Hey, looking well.
So how many routes are down?
15, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the 4 on Piers Gill Crag, one near it, 6, then Fastburn, 7, 6 on that crag, 13, 14, 15.
The inside of Craig Slabs probably were at peak in terms of movement. I was feeling really good. Did about 5 routes in 20 minutes. It felt really good. And it's just because on your feet, kind of. So I was feeling fairly confident there. I was ahead of time.
Number 26.
It was nice, it was running along on the way up to Gimmer. You saw some Wargas building, you don't see much of tons of sundew. It was just kind of noticing how fantastic the Lake District is here.
How's Fix?
Yeah, alright. You're doing very well, aren't you?
I'm doing alright, yeah, half an hour ahead of the rough time I expected. Need to be flexible though. I'm only doing Craig Mantis on here, isn't it? A couple of shorter E2s, one. Lovely rope still there.
A brilliant time of the year to be out. And I've not seen a day like it. Almost just couldn't believe my luck being out in the Lake District then.
We'll see how we get on Sheps and Recastle goats.
We did Craig Mantis with I did it with my dad originally. And I went back and did it with Emma. I think I forgot my boots, I did my trainers once. It's classic E1 of the lyrics. I really like it.
Was it dirty?
It wasn't too dirty actually. No, some of the other ones did. They were quite dirty. And I went down to Grange Crowds after I'd stopped for a Lucasade or some such at the little cafe in Grange. And yeah, I was concerned there because I did like Desmond Dekker, Fuel Crisis and Driving Ambition, so 3 routes on the first face. But then the bigger face a bit further on, I was worried about how I'd feel because kind of E25C is about 20 metres long, that sudden impact, and I was wondering how my body would be around that kind of 50 mark. But it kind of felt okay, you know, more still on your feet maybe when it comes down to it, and you know most of the climbing is kind of fairly steady. So did some impact with Justice and Redneck wrapped off, and from there I went for an egg butty at Sheps Castle, saw Soupy, so I just had a 10-minute butty while you guys were waiting for us, and I went up and it was really still at that point, really warm, and I didn't enjoy Shepherds as much as I should have really, because obviously it's a proper home turf. Partly I think it's because I know the route quite well, I've done them a lot in the past, partly that mule train felt hard, it's all the problem. E25C but in one move, it felt like a 6-speed move on really still, sticky down the road, and Porcupine felt hard as well. I did feel a bit tired, and I was plodding through, and Eros is just probably the best E1 on Shepherds in my mind, so it was nice to do that and some of the stuff around it. And Brown Crag Grooves and Conclusion felt nice at the end, but I did start to feel tired then, and I was a bit worried about whether I'd be able to finish it, because I was, when I finished them I was at 71 from Brown Crag Grooves. But yeah, when I hit Recastle and you get so I had like a 15-minute break or 20-minute break between the drive round.
I still saw Duncan Booth, and it was really nice that he had his family there, and he thought I wasn't going to fall off because he had his kids there, so it was a vote of confidence.
The route on Recastle pretty rapid, and the guy who was using the Abro said, "Oh, why don't you thumb screw to soft touch?" I found it the softest of the E3s, and I was like, I could do thumb screw, but I couldn't do it safely. That's how I felt, because my arms, were school, and it stays steep enough that I need to do a proper rest. And I just thought I've been climbing all day, I haven't stopped, and I'm still, I'm ahead of time, but not by, not by as much as I could be, so to speak. I just thought, I can't make time back. I need to keep moving. So we went up to Goat, and I kind of thought I'm not gonna do it. Recastle, I'm gonna get to 90, 95 and call it a day. But went to Goat, obviously did everything on there, and had a bit of a whitey on the last one where I shouldn't really have done it. Rogue Harry says, steepish E4, again only 12 metres long, but 4 from 9 metres wouldn't be advisable with the landing. And your
arms were pretty cooked then?
Arms were properly cooked, it was a bad idea. So on the video it looks like I'm quite steady, but I felt like I had 5 seconds left to do something.
Tired now, Kath? No. Yeah. Yeah, I could see.
We're alright for easier stuff, but
Got a second wind at Castle Rock. I think partly I just had, that was the biggest rest I had, so probably 45 minutes or so, maybe more, between Recastle and Castle Rock. Partly having a sandwich, some more Lucasade, and then just the conditions at Castle Rock were magic. You had that evening sunshine on the South Crag, So green eggs and ham is like a test piece when we were kids, or it was for me at the time. So it's great to do, but obviously having done loads of finger jamming in America, it did feel quite easy. There were like 2 moves, 2 moves of this crack to the arret. Go up and reward was nice. 1 move kind of bowled the problem to gain that nice techie arret, and then a couple of longer ones on the right, and then I was in the main event. And the key for me, I wanted to finish on Thermia Eliminate. I'd kind of written that off at this point because I wanted to hit lower Falcon as well to do the niche like Dad's route. But I knew I didn't want to. I knew that if I did that, I'd be benighted on Castle Rock. I wasn't too psyched about that. I was willing to, but I at least wanted to have a bit more time to buy a head torch, and so I didn't have to do too many routes. And I wanted to finish on Thermia Eliminate. So I was glad. Around route 97, 98, I did Thermia Eliminate, and I was glad because doing a 3-pitch route at the end is slightly harder work.
Cut ones.
That's it. I wouldn't have got halfway when I was younger.
What are you doing for the last one? Not Harlot Face.
Angel's Highway.
Angel's Highway.
So they kind of crisscross through each other, but I've had enough now. KO'd at the end of this early crag, made a stupid move. Kind of did a route I shouldn't have.
On goat?
On goat, yeah, on the little goat. It's like the C4. It's not that high, but you know when you are laying it on because you're kind of fucking roasted. Stupid, yeah, because E1, E2 I've got quite a lot in hand even when I'm bollocks, but when I'm that bollocks, I'm fucking really stupid.
Yes, I will. Enjoy.
I'll pull this.
It's alright, you're doing enough.
Cheers up. Put my trainers off.
Good turn.
It means we'll make last orders basically. That's the key thing. Oh god.
Was there any point you wouldn't do it, or?
Yeah. The last 30 routes. Well, I'm not kidding, yeah. End of Shepherds, I was tired. Recastle, I was tired.
Yeah.
Stoke Crag, I was really tired. And then after that, we had a break. Came here and got a second wind. And then a lot of the routes here, they're not as strenuous, and they're very positive, so you can feel quite secure. Then you can think,
But the rest of it all felt like really steady and solid.
Yeah, the first. Yeah, it all mainly felt steady. Even these ones, these.
Yeah.
I was tired, but these ones felt quite steady. So it was only that 1 point, really. And at Recastle I did start to feel tired, but it's because I wasn't stopping.
Yeah, you do. What, 8 or 9 at Recastle or something? Something like that.
Basically, it's been continuous from bloody
19 hours.
Scarfell this morning.
Yeah.
Incredible effort, mate.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, sorry, there was no cheers. I was fucking exhausted when I got to stop. And yeah, as well, here I didn't think I'd do it. I was going to stop at 95. But then, because I did 4 or 5 over there, and then came here and the ropes were set up, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice. I did really want to do Thermia Limit. I think it's a great route, because it's a corner. I can get most of the weight on my feet, even though it's tricky for E1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 years I wanted to do this.
Really?
Yeah. I was going to set off on it 2003, but then I took a bad fall.
Right.
That was my window, and I was pretty fit, much better soloist than I am now, and not as fit kind of thing, or strong, but very confident.